can trust me.
Have you ever seen anyone cast like that?
Sure. Our weather mages are useful but...
Sorry, we haven't any rooms for. Guessing you're the one came in off that shipwreck down south. Not sure if that's good luck or bad, but here. I think on account of you haven't got a gaggle of children trailing after you to ask impolite questions, means word hasn't got around. Didn't think you had 2 copper pieces to rub together.
But to tame a storm? That one woman frightens me.
Red Serens, Edirans, the Dirwooden. What next?
A giant right out of the living lands? Fresh fish!
Ado, we have supplies here for have a look.
Fine.
What can I do you for? We're all in this together. Hey there. We're all in this together.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valian Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port March.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of her.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever. Quite the event, receiving one of the godlike in our little town. Perhaps it will take the people's minds off recent events. Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty. Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge. A few, well, quite a few people here in Port Marge claim to have seen a giant of some kind during the storm. I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be ignored. Why, I haven't the slightest idea. Whatever. Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports. Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn. Indeed. Which means I can spare you. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need... There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason you're familiar with the luminous Adra trade. It's also quite valuable. When we sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, and then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report. We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened, which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. Gilard.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity? One more thing. If you should recover Odorisi's notes...
You need my help? I'm with you. Can do.
What marvelous carvings!
Oh, yes. This one is many centuries old.
You have to do something.
Blessed by
Any of us could
Nati
be
herself.
next.
Oh?
Magnificent!
I cannot imagine who might wish to harm you, Mestre. Per Complanca, don't tell me you're here to virus. Are they recruiting right off of the docks? You would think the Juana were storming the Kraken's Eye as we speak. A fight, Mestra. One of the Juana women attacked a merchant. He has come out of work. Now every Nasanali in town wets himself in terror of losing his coin to the Aumaua. We would bring in the thief, but Clary much longer, and I do not think any of us will have it. If you wanted the details of it, speak to Rinko himself. He will delight in telling you the tale.
No can do.
Who's there?
Tori, is that you?
I know exactly how he feels. And I beat up a lot of folks just the same way.
What is this? Why is one of the...
Ah, hell take you. I get enough of this from the Nasanali I work with. These Juana. They are an unreasonable... I had not spoken a word to her. The mad devil. Look what she did to me. My ear. When the fighting is over, she takes my coin purse and strides away. Bold, I was deep into my cups. It was the governor lets the Juana do as they please, and this is the result. Listen, I am without other means. She took my... That woman should be in the stocks. The guards do nothing, but they call her Mokea.
hear them either.
Need some help here.
That miss. I'll land the next one.
You can trust me.
All things must come to an end. Even me.
It's fine. We're gods. What could go wrong? Can do. I'll handle it for you.
Something must be wrong with my vision. I'm dead. Oh, but...
Let me ease this one's pain.
Nothing but endless grey mist. This is not the afterlife I was promised. You seem to...
Watcher, you're talking to a lost soul, aren't you? I'll just shine them the...
Not much cause to come out this way unless you're looking for Echo, see? This is my street. That doesn't change after a lit. Me and my gang, we keep. Come now. Did the watch commander send you? Are her guards cowering away in their own cells while you say Merla?
It'd be a fight.
I think that's beyond me.
Sure.
Not sure I can.
Lucky.
No can do.
Worth and rough. Worth and rough. Worth and rough. You got lucky. I see where you're going with this. Worth and rough. I won't hold back. Hey there. I'll do it. Can do.
Yes? What is it I can do for you? We are stretched thin. The Storm Speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there. Now I have Ilari's people making trouble up on Gorechi Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the Bozzo kicks up his heels like a prince.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I, humbly offer my...
Shut it, Ruggieri. Something you wanted? Madico. I hoped Ilari might be of use. The people knew him, respected him. He would have been trouble in the end, but no need to have hurried that along. Well, here you are, for your time. If I had 10 women like you, the whole of Port Maja would be set right within the week.
Gotta wait in my lantern now. Almost feel like I can hear. I did. recently you were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. I've seen stars wreathing a statue's brow, and then my god headed into the heart of the storm, where he could find the darkness. Tell me what's on your mind? Reckon not. But I can't help but be a touch wayward. I don't take it too far. My mom caught me once necking in the Merkberry stalks. And of course I fight. But I've not done much more than that. And I don't use the real ugly word. Sometimes the feelings, they just come tumbling right. We talking during the Saints' War? Well, before he died, he was still Aethys as the majority of my brethren know him. Aethys embodied a human, and when that human got blown to bits, and I think a part of him did, which means the part of him that could have survived. No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm glad we talked.
You need my help?
For many years, I've only ever seen one of your kind. And then, the Vailians come. And many things change. They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario's better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island. Yes, but it will take Clario's assistance. You are one of his people now. It falls on him to protect you. Mok'eha is proud, like her father. Each day this alliance tests her patience. She shares my blood, my caste, my temper. But she is a daughter of the tribe. It is different among our people. Mok'eha could have killed him if she wished to. Is it not enough that he lives? Why? What are their laws to us? The Vailians do their best to cheat us in every contract. The Vailians would not treat her fair. Perhaps you are right. But I know what the Vailians will make of this victory. They will drag Mok'eha before a crowd, humiliate her. Then, I agree.
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you, Arstiverus. Ha! You have done the I promised you a reward, nay? You've more than held up your end. Agrasima, every soul will know what you have done for me, Aimika.
We have supplies here for have a look.
No, never talk. Just go. Leave this forest. Go leave these islands. Go return from where you've been. Said as if a word never hurts. You go. Speak quickly then. Your words disturb this place. No, your sort always want. This forest is not yours. This land is not yours. Go, leave. Then go, take this. They protect you if you...
We're all in this together. You mean like this?
Watch your weight. If you'll spare me a minute, I'd like to please Watcher. Without my... What do you mean? Just look at all these corpses. Now that's a problem. How am I supposed to serve my duty if there ain't any souls to shepherd? I would like to visit the beach later then. While I do thank you for shielding my pride, mighty kind of you. This here's a final call for all souls. Well, it's my honored duty. We'll keep him safe until Gon returns to Hell and can take him into his divine... I'm keeping lost souls. And that's all I care to say for now.
Sorry, friend. I can't.
I can hear them. You need my help? Mother beyond seek! I won't hold back. You need my... You can trust me. I'll do what I can. We must do what we can do. You mean like this?
Sorry, friend. I can't.
Hey there. There are many things that move through fire. Are you sure? I still have some fight. Me, we're dropping our flies.
Let's rip this whirlwind. All things must come. And even me. Be all sick. Uh-huh.
Hey there. Oh, did you feel that? Ha! I see where you're... Hey there. I'll handle it for you.
You out there, are the beasts gone?
Perfetto! We are saved!
Me and the Watcher? We're always happy to...
Governor Clario must have sent you to rescue us, no? But you...
I told you the governor does not care about...
Caloste! You are here, and that is... He is still in the ruins, we think. We were taking measurements of the luminous Adra.
Fascinating.
That's when those of us with a grain of sand...
The Colossus. Some kind of cons moments later. The pillar...
That is when the panthers and worms showed up. Started...
Some of our people are still missing in the ruins, including... Most of the ruins are that way. Through the door next to... If you are going below, you should take it.
Hey, he looks just like...
Engfirth knows a great many spells. At first, he even...
Until the flames nearly caught one of the 10.
We then decided it would be better to...
And when the supplies ran out?
I do not expect the ruins will be... It would be prudent to take help. As long as Engfirth...
I would be happy to assist.
Be careful.
I shall try. Thank you for your discretion. I'm certain you have...
I shall miss their company. Though this only confirms that animancy is a hazardous pursuit at best. That's a rather long story. But I could ask you the same. Oh, there's never a dull... We can speak more freely once we're away from Port Mage.
You need... I see where you're going with this.
How may I help? Aye?
Eagle eyes.
Of course. Poor fools. They were unprepared for this. Aye?
Lava Rubio.
That looks like something.
All in this together.
That's it!
You mean like this? There's a key for every lock. Get it? You need my help?
Well, as long as I don't get caught. Guess that wasn't so hard. Oh?
Lava Rubio Architect World. That's it!
All in this together. find themselves the better for it afterward.
Eagle eyes.
Foes ahead.
Lavaru beyond worth and rock.
I won't let you down! I'm with you. We're all in this together.
I see trouble.
No one noticed it.
Reap the whirlwind!
Hope nobody saw that. Better than that.
Hardly seems fair.
You need my help? I see where you're going with this. We must do what we can do. Care told me that.
Watch out. Better than that.
Are you sure you want to do... You need my help? I see where you're going with this.
That's Oderisi. Oderisi was always a bit obsessive, but he was a good enough fellow.
You place your hand against the pillar of luminous Audra. A dim, warm light emanates from the surface, but it feels cool to the touch. Pinpricks dance along your fingers, uncomfortable, but not painful. A woman's voice, scratchy, distant, and halting, echoes in your mind.
Find your soul in him.
You concentrate, peering into the Audra's energy as you would peer into a soul. Its inner light is blinding, but as you become accustomed to it, you perceive the core of the Audra itself. A churning mass of millions of soul fragments. With a jolt, the energy reaches out to you, The Angwithan ruin fragments around you, breaking into incoherent shapes and dissolving to dust, falling into an infinite well of dark gray vapor. Even the ground itself disintegrates into nothingness. All that remains is the murky expanse of the in-between. The Audra Pillar, and a skein of golden threads rooted in the pillar that extend far off into the distance. You focus on the threads. You catch glimpses of memories, your memories, mingled among the memories of thousands of other captive souls. The filaments begin to cohere, rapidly twining into a golden cord. With a muffled crack, the cord ripples outward in a violent wave toward the endless distance. The cord undulates over a space so vast that you lose sight of the wave before it finds its end. Then, a heavy creaking, like the sound of mountains shearing under their own weight, washes through the dull gloom of the in-between. A violent force yanks you along the cord at an incredible speed. The murk of the in-between warps erratically, as though you are observing it through an ill-ground lens. Just as quickly as you were pulled forward, you stop, suspended below a massive figure of ancient carved Audra. Like all Audra, it glimmers with energy, but the souls and memories within it are not flowing down. They churn in a vortex that burns at the heart of the statue's mass in some invisible engine. It is Aethys. The great golden cord terminates in his back, sending pulses of energy throughout his limbs as they move. He walks in long, slow strides toward a brilliant pillar of Audra far in the distance. It shines even more brightly in the in-between than Aethys. From within the teeming throng of souls, dozens of eyes look out to you. Through the cord, their collective anguish and despair push at the edge of your mind.
Help us! Please! Help us!
Their voice, you reach out to the lost souls, but the incredible power flowing through Aethys' body repulses you. Not even your Watcher powers can penetrate the massive tides of energy crashing through him. The souls sense your efforts and attempt to breach the surface of Aethys' body, but are instantly pulled back down into the deep well at the statue's heart, as though they were pried from the edge of a great precipice. Aethys' stride slows and stops. His head slowly pivots, until its great burning eyes are cast back along the cord. As his gaze meets yours, you feel an overwhelming rush of incredible joy, mingled with profound sadness. You have sensed similar anguish in lost souls, but never with this intensity. A soothing voice drifts into your mind.
It takes great bravery to venture through the in-between, even for a Watcher.
A swell of admiration radiates out from the god's heart, a force so intense that it momentarily overwhelms you.
You do not need to follow me, for their sake or your own. Something beautiful is coming. Something that will save us all.
A great light shines from Aethys' brow, so bright that even the souls within him flinch from the source, cowering in fear. Through the glare, you see Aethys' massive arm reach up to grasp the golden cord. The tether, carrying energy from the Audra Pillar to him.
The sun will yet rise, Watcher. You need...
Aethys yanks on the golden cord, pulling it from his back. The cord tears into film. The in-between goes dark. For a second, you feel a mix of nausea and a sensation like spinning and falling. Then the moment ends. Your consciousness has returned to the Angwithan arena. The world is sideways, the Audra Pillar upside down. You flinch at the feeling that you're standing on the ceiling. The disorientation overwhelms you and you collapse to your knees next to the luminous Audra Pillar. Previously dim and flickering, the pillar now glows with a strong and steady light. You touch the Audra again, but the chill and prickling sensations you felt before are gone. replaced with a comforting warmth, like the embers of a fire that has just lost its flame.
You all right? Come on, we just got you back. I heard you say that before. Had something to do with a 2,000-year-old lunatic talking to you in your dreams. I've seen you commune with souls of the dead, but this looked altogether different. What happened? Already? Moving things along rather quickly this time, aren't we?
What did Gon say? Is he gonna meet us? What do we do next? He charged you with a divine calling, didn't he? Just like he's done for me.
I wonder if he said the same thing to people in Rayet Saris 20 years ago.
I wonder what he's after, and why he's been giving me these dreams. The things I've seen, they leave a mark on your soul. I may not know what Gon's got planned for me, but clearly he wanted me to meet you.
You need my help? I see where you're going with this.
Happy to oblige.
Yes?
I won't let you down! Hey there. You need my help? We're all in this together. There are many things that move through fire, and find themselves the better for it afterward. I'll handle it for you. Nope. You mean like this?
To you.
We must do what we can do. Kier told me that. I'll handle it for you. I'll do what I can. You mean like this? I'll do what I can. You mean like I'll do what I can. We must do what we can do. Care told me that.
Hey. Of course. Yeah?
What do you see that I can't, Watcher? All of them? Really?
Watcher, we'd like to come with you. We would, and we appreciate that you showed us the way, but what if the Adra goes dark again before we reach the Beyond?
Can I harvest the souls now? As long as we have time sometime for it.
Thank you.
Of course. That looks like something.
Really?
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. That dog won't hunt.
Need something stronger. Yeah, that's it. Need something stronger.
For me? Wow, thanks.
Hey.
Dimming the lantern.
Of course.
Hey there. I'm with you. There are many things that move through fire and find themselves the better for it afterward.
Trouble up ahead. Hey,
didn't work.
Whose side are you on?
Immune? Oh, that... So cheap.
Hey, whose side are you on?
I'm with you. I see where you're going with this. There's always a way.
Would you look at that? Yeah? Yeah? That looks like something. Hey.
What can I do for you? At last, Belfetto, tell me, please, what has happened? How much have we lost? I see. You did. Gods be kind. Belfetto. Belfetto! We are saved! That is, Odorice's legacy is not wholly lost. You say this is all the work of the Titan, of Eothas, and you still insist on looking for him? He destroyed your ship, killed my people. Would it not make you... You are too trusting in your superstition. Believe in what you have seen and felt. The death of every man and woman at that dig site. Merla. He will ravage every outpost in the Deadfire. That you'll want to go to Neketaka. Queen Onekaza II rules there at the Kahanga Palace. Anyone seeking to do business in the Deadfire Archipelago must negotiate with her first. The Queen knows every Adra vein of worth in the Deadfire. I'm certain she can help you. That is, if she agrees. I have not forgotten. And for that, you need your sheep. I'll head down to the beach once you are ready to depart. Bompiaco. It is only some advice. After you have had your audience...
Good, you are here. Clario has made good on his promise. We are making ready. I say still that you are fortunate. The ship was nearly lost, but it will float. Then you sink. Come.
We should address the matter of our ship's resources before we get underway. It saddens me to inform you that we lost several crew and most of our provisions during the storm. However, Port Margé appears to be well supplied, and I expect the recent... I suggest we contract for additional supplies and crew before we return to open water.
On behalf of the Principes and Patrina, I must request we meet in parley. Agrasima, I will make this quick. I have heard some marvelous tales regarding your ventures in the Deerwood. In fact, you are the first dragon some fools would seek to make a fortune by pilfering from ones.
He's done his research. Might as well hear him out.
I believe you have met such a fool. Captain Benweth of the Drake. Voxen of Ubilnet Merla. Careful, ship hunter. Mind that you do not confuse a useful skill set for a non-expendable one. My apologies.
Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean it, really. We're up all night, you know, searching out our friend here. You've been at sea a while. Your mind starts playing tricks on you, aye? Well, mine plays tricks on others, too. Usually don't mean much. Maybe see if...
The short-sighted scoundrel has been wreaking havoc in the area for months. He is no son of Vic. Benweth is the second most selfish captain within the Principe. Perhaps I have said too much. This is a problem solely of my own. For now. This is the first you are hearing of us, truly. We are a magnificent but largely landless people. To survive, we must seize prosperity where we can. It will not always be so, but it is for now. Benweth is no captain of mine, yet I do seek to temper his actions when they would endanger the Principe altogether. Benweth's Drake took damage during the storm. He is rather
unrefined? Begging your pardon. As for Benweth...
That would be felicitous indeed.
Wouldn't have even thought of it if you hadn't brought it up, sir. Now, I ain't hardly in any hurry to leave the fine company of the gentlemen of leisure. Adding to that, you sail into Fort Deadlight not knowing your innies from your... Oh, you won't be regretting.
He's not sleeping near my berth.
I sail now for Dunwich, my own safe port. I will await you there, should you be successful.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be? There's plenty of people looking for...